Today I am so happy that we are, for a change, talking about Agnetha Fälskog, and in today's case, just about her album from 1983, Wrap Your Arms Around Me, her very first solo album after ABBA, her very first album in English language. 12 songs produced by Mike Chapman, engineered by Michael Bidretov, featuring Smokey on backing vocals or members of the group, and just a terrific pop album in my opinion, a very good pop album with 12 songs that are so strong, such a good flow. We do have a review of this album on the channel. It's a few years old. We might talk about this album in the future again. But in today's case, what would a deluxe edition on CD and DVD of this album would have looked like? And we are going to discuss a few very interesting treasures around this album. Hey. So, up until 1 decade ago, Universal Music has kept ABBA's back catalogue continually accessible with annual re-releases of their studio albums in the shape of deluxe edition packages that featured the album on CD with bonus tracks and a DVD with archival material. In 2015 we got one of the ladies' solo albums, Frida's Something's Going On. Now 10 years have come and gone, and especially the release of ABBA music DVDs nowadays seems to be a thing of the past. But here's my question for today. Would you be interested in seeing a deluxe edition of Agnetha's Wrap Your Arms Around Me? And please note that this video is nothing official and purely hypothetical, just to think what could have been. So based on what we know and had in the past, this is what I think Agnetha's Wrap Your Arms Around Me as a deluxe edition could have been like. It would include the original album on CD with bonus tracks and a DVD with TV footage. But there is at least one main reason to welcome a new CD release of the album. The most recent master from 2005 has suffered from the loudness war, resulting in controversial heavy compression. The deluxe edition would receive a brand new remaster for the original album. And for the bonus tracks, we have 3 non-album singles from 1982 and 1983, Never Again, the duet with Thomas Ledin, and the soundtrack single It's So Nice to Be Rich and PMB, the Spanish version of Never Again and the extended remix for The Heat Is On. But, as we know, chances for previously unreleased audio is fairly unlikely, yet they still could include 2 further tracks, of which one was never released on CD, the special US remix of Can't Shake Loose. Furthermore, an alternate mono mix of It's So Nice to Be Rich, which was edited and comes with an alternate cold ending, was first released on the CD compilation That's Me, The Greatest Hits in 1998. And now for something I have never seen discussed by anyone. You may wonder, why does it also say P&B original single version on the list? So, has anyone ever noticed that the version of P&B, which was released as a bonus track in 2005, is slightly longer? The introduction, as soon as the drums start to kick in, is repeated one more time. So when I digitized the vinyl single for this song some time ago, just to have a better master than the 2005 one, I realized it's shorter. It's shorter than the version that was released in 2005 on CD. So we basically, for whatever reason, also have what I just call a full-length version of this song to be added, and thus giving us 8 bonus tracks. For the DVD, for simplicity, the selections would be reduced to programs from the Swedish SVT archives, which was often the case with ABBA's deluxe editions, since it is probably the most efficient way for Universal Music. Of course, there are other international highlights from the album's promotional campaign, for example, the Late Late Breakfast Show from the UK, or Agnetha in Germany on Wetten Das and Musikladen. But we definitely should have the 25 minutes concert performance, the show The Heat Is On, where Agnetha performs 6 of the songs to playback in a lively setting with audience, as well as the very rare 20 minutes documentary from Swedish TV, The Making of Wrap Your Arms Around Me, a film by Anders Hanser showing the recording process and giving us interviews with Agnetha, producer Mike Chapman and Michael B. Tretow, as well as glimpses into the album photoshoot. From Swedish TV, there are a few more performances and interviews, and then there are the promo music videos, one of them in 2 versions, the video for PMB, as well as a making of the music video for Can't Shake Loose. Again, this is just a bit of fun today, bit of dreaming what could have been many years ago. Nowadays, it's highly unlikely that we will see a release like this anymore. Please give your opinion. Would you have liked to see a deluxe edition CD-DVD of Agnetha's Wrap Your Arms Around Me as suggested here? What else could they do with the ladies' solo albums and solo legacy? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, until then, hey do!